Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. A friend recently told me that the one way that she is staying hopeful is by ignoring the daily news. She said the world's always been a crazy mess. We just know more about it because of social media. She feels like little things get amplified and big things get, blown way up. And there's definitely some truth in that. We now have access to news from everywhere all day long, 24/7. I mean, before we've even gotten out of bed, we can be reading about tragedies and conflict and injustice and arguments just when picking up your phone and looking at an alert. Being informed matters. I think it's important to be an informed citizen. I think paying attention to what's happening in the world can help us make better decisions and help us take action when we feel like we need to be involved in something. But there's a difference between being informed and allowing a steady stream of negative voices and negativity into our heads all day, especially in the social media sphere where people are arguing or, really being, rude or unkind and adding to the whole unpleasantness of everything. Consuming more news, it doesn't necessarily make us more helpful, like seeing information over and over. It can just sometimes make us feel overwhelmed. Obviously, it can make us angry. It can make us feel powerless, like things are so big or things are going so poorly, like it's never going to be able to change. And that's why I think we do need to kind of have some boundaries about the kind of content we take in. Maybe for you and for me, for sure, it's checking the news a lot less often, maybe just once or twice a day, choosing reliable sources and not going to social media to see what everybody else thinks about something that's happening. Maybe just taking a break from social media altogether when you realize like this information isn't helping you and it's causing you anxiety or making you feel frustrated. Protecting your peace of mind, it doesn't mean you don't care. It means you recognize your attention and your emotional energy are also limited resources. You can care about the world without carrying the entire world in your nervous system every minute of the day. Staying informed enough to participate is important, but stepping away and remembering that goodness and beauty and generosity are still part of the world, it's a good reminder because hope needs a little room to breathe. So I hope you'll give it a little space today, a space for it to show up. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.